Hi everyone, so today I thought I would do a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to talk about my 2018 goals and how I did with those and what I'm planning for this year for my channel. If you don't find this interesting, I totally understand it. It's gonna all be about me, okay? So I wasn't actually gonna do this video, but my sister said to me, what's the point of you putting out a video talking about your 2018 goals if you're not gonna follow them up and look back at how you did? And yeah, I agree with her. So that's why I'm doing this video, because of her. While I do that, I'm gonna get ready for work. So it's not completely boring for you. I've got a whole bunch of new makeup that I've gotten over Christmas, and yeah, I just thought I'd play with some makeup while I talk to you. So one of my first goals was to be more consistent with my channel and post at least once a week. Oh, I actually counted how many videos I uploaded last year, and it was 46. So it was just slightly under one video a week. So I didn't quite meet that goal, but to be honest, I felt like I did post at least once a week. Anyway, I felt like the amount of content I was putting out was more than 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And so I was happy with that. I know I'm not the most consistent channel in the world. I don't have a uploading schedule. I don't promise you that I'm gonna have a video every Wednesday or whatever day. I'm not one of those people that has a consistent rhythm. I'm not a super organized person. I have a lot going on in my life, so I kind of just have to work around that and then pretty much make a video when I can, and that's honestly what I do. So I'm not too unhappy about that because I feel like I was pretty close to my goal. For me, I also care more about quality over quantity. I don't publish videos that I'm not happy with and that I'm not, 100% behind, because I just feel like it's better not to put that video out if I'm not happy with it, just for the sake of putting out a video. And I have seen your comments when I've talked about this, and I feel like most of you are pretty happy with the amount of content I put out. So I think I'm gonna continue with this rhythm of just one video a week this year, because honestly, other parts of my life will suffer if I do more. So yeah, I do appreciate all of you for understanding that. Like I said, I'm not a super organized person, but I try and come out with content when I can, and I try and bring out high quality content for you. That's really how I want to continue with this channel. And yeah, I hope you continue to like it and watch it. I know everyone on the internet says that you have to be consistent and publish at least 2 videos a week. You have to do this and do that, otherwise you're not going to see growth in your channel. And I have actually seen growth in my channel doing what I'm doing. Although I am extremely happy with the fact that I have grown, I don't want to focus too much on numbers. Something that Paulina Beauty talked about, which really resonated in me, was the fact that as content creators, we can't help but put a lot of feeling of worth into our numbers. When you increase by 1,000 a month, you feel so great, but then the next month when you only get 200, you just feel like, what did I do wrong? And sometimes I feel like that feeling can be really toxic. It's such a demotivator that why does it matter? Why should numbers validate you? Especially that, there is no pressure really for me to succeed in this when this is purely a hobby. Maybe if I was in Nikki Tutorials' position and was losing views and losing subscribers, then I would think, okay, I have to think about how I'm gonna get my next paycheck. But for me, it's not my reality. So while I do think it's so awesome that, things have been in the positive, like things have been in the green, I don't want those numbers to make me feel my worth. In the end of the day, what really matters to me is that you enjoy my content and you're engaging with me, you're giving me your feedback. I really enjoy that. That is the most rewarding thing from making a video, is when you actually get those interactions. Bit of a tangent, but that's my feelings on those things. The next goal I had was do whatever content I want to do, and that was because I feel like in 2017 I did a lot of content that I strategically thought would get me views, and again, it was all about focusing on those numbers. 2018, I kind of just enjoyed myself and just put out the videos that I wanted to put out, and then if it got views, that was great, but if it didn't, I was also fine about that too, because I just want to have fun with this and just, you know, be true to what I want to post rather than hop onto a trend or hop onto the bandwagon of doing a certain thing because everyone else is doing it. Which is kind of why I haven't done, you know, some of these popular series, because I don't find that super enjoyable, you know? Like, I know some people have asked me to do the Will I Buy It series on a regular basis, and although I do enjoy watching them every now and again, I don't always keep a track of all the new purchases that's coming out all the time. It's not really a priority for me, and so that's kind of why I haven't done that on a regular basis. I have done it before, I think twice. Once with Bettina, and then potentially another time. That was really fun to do, but it's not something that I feel so passionate about that I'm gonna do every single week. And again, that's another goal that's going to continue in 2019, is that I'm just going to stick to my guns and just do what I enjoy. I am obviously still open to your suggestions, and if you do want to see something, let me know. I will consider it. I won't necessarily promise it, but I will consider it if I think the idea is fun, and if I have, you know, if it's in the cards, you know, please do give me some suggestions. If there's something in particular you want to see. But if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not really passionate about it, I'm not gonna force myself to do it. I've been talking about this for such a long time that I've wanted to do a plant tour because I'm really into plants. And that is gonna come, that is gonna come. I am gonna do like non-beauty videos every now and again. Maybe another fashion video, maybe some plant videos. It's just a matter of finding time. Good lighting, you know, when it's not all dreary like it is today. It's gonna happen. The thing is, like, I think there is a fine line between bringing out content that people want to see and sticking to what you enjoy with, because obviously if you don't enjoy what you're doing, if you don't enjoy the content you're creating, it's not sustainable, you know, you're not gonna be able to keep up with your channel. So I think those two things are important to have a balance of, you know, and I feel like in 2018 I really did kind of just do what I want. There are quite a lot of videos that I did that I was really happy with that I might not necessarily have done had I been just thinking about, you know, is it gonna be popular? Like my vlog, it didn't get many views. I did a vlog where I vlogged my road trip to Sydney and Newcastle, and that was really fun to do. I had such a fun time doing it. Another video that I did that I enjoyed doing, it was kind of out of my comfort zone, was my the Pleats Please kind of Japan clothing haul. That was really fun to do. I got my husband to help me like get the angles right, and I was kind of awkward in it, but I thought that was really fun. I don't think many people talk about Pleats Please. It's my favorite like clothing brand ever of all time. It's pretty much all I ever wear these days, to be honest, because I hate ironing. Yeah, I just wanted to have fun with it because people don't watch me for fashion, you know, but I just want to do it. I want to try it. And I think that's kind of what I'm going to continue to do next year. I mean, a lot of my goals, I feel like I can just roll over. The third goal I had was to try new makeup techniques and step outside my comfort zone. I definitely felt like in 2018, I played more with color, because if I look back over the years, like 2017, I was definitely more about neutrals and kind of safer colors. So I think over time I have definitely stepped outside my comfort zone. I still feel like I am quite conservative with my makeup. I don't do anything too crazy or editorial all the time. Sometimes I do, but it's not a regular thing. It's one of those things that I want to continue to try and step outside my comfort zone. I don't want to get stuck in a rut. I don't want you guys to feel like I do the same makeup look all the time, because sometimes I feel like that. I want to continue to do fun things and try new techniques and try different color placements and shape placements and, you know, just push myself rather than sticking into my comfort zone, because I feel like by doing that, that's how you improve and that's how you can find other ways to play with makeup. I definitely feel like over time I have stepped outside my comfort zone, but not that far out, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's something that I want to continue to do. I don't know what I want to do with eyes today, but I've got this palette from Blush Tribe, and this is the Paulina palette, who is a YouTuber, and she collaborated with this brand to create this palette, which is awesome. and it's my first Blush Tribe palette. And I want to use this, but at the same time, I'm really scared of what I could create, because this color combination does intimidate me. We're gonna try it for sure. So yeah, it's stepping outside my comfort zone. I have actually heaps and heaps of inspiration saved on my Instagram, and I feel like I need to try more of that, because sometimes I save it and then I just never look at it ever again. And then just go back to the same eye look that I always do. So I want to continue to push myself, because it's boring both for you and for me if I'm doing the same thing all the time. Eyes, I think I'm gonna go with green today. I don't know, maybe I'm wearing purple, so maybe purple today. She's wearing this purple with green on the bottom. I might do something like that. I'm gonna go with purple on the mobile lid. Fourth goal was kind of a fail, and that was to spend less money on makeup, in brackets, cut down by half. I didn't cut my makeup spending by half. I did spend less makeup in 2018 than I did in 2017, but it wasn't dramatically less. If you watch my makeup rehab, you'll kind of understand why I've decided not to continue with that goal. It was extremely difficult, and in the end I decided not to continue with that because I found it extremely limiting. And so I don't think I will set myself such extreme, for me, goals this coming year. I think focusing on using up products is a good distraction, but I mean, if there's something that comes out that I really do like and really speaks to me, and I think the quality is good, I've watched reviews and I kind of decided that I want to buy it, I am going to allow myself to buy it. I'm just going to smudge that out because it's looking a little bit crazy. I must have had glitter on this brush because I have like glitter particles on my eyelid. I think in the end of the day, what it comes down to is setting realistic goals for yourself, and also understanding why you're doing it in the first place. When I look back at that, it really wasn't, because I think cutting it down by half is pretty drastic for me. That was a bit of a fail. But this year I'm not gonna really focus on a dollar figure. This year, and I will talk about it more in depth, but I do want to just downsize my collection and not bring as much in because I just don't have space. The last goal I had was to do some collaborations, which is one that I was happy that I did actually do some collaborations last year, because before that I had never done any, and the first person that I did it with was Georgia Harris. So thank you, Georgia, for wanting to collab with me, because it was one of those things that I was kind of a little bit scared to ask people about doing collaboration with me. So yeah, I did one with Georgia, I did one with Mariam, and then I also did some in-person collaborations with Alana, Synchronicity, Jackie He, who sadly, where she's disappeared from YouTube, Mel from Aussie Beauty Talk, which was awesome. I really enjoyed doing all these collaborations, and Bettina as well. So I met some really cool people, and that was just so much fun. Like, I had a lot of fun doing collaborations. It's more fun when you kind of can interact with someone and bounce back ideas. And so I really enjoyed doing those collaborations. I'd love to do more in 2019. Look, we're kind of matching, sort of, a little bit, except I need the red lip. But I don't think I will do a red lip today. So those were all my goals for 2018. I think I did fairly well with the majority of them. This year I did think about what I wanted to achieve, and my list is a lot smaller because like I said, a lot of those goals I feel like I want to roll over and continue. Like, I want to continue to improve my makeup technique and step outside my comfort zone. I still want to do content that I want to do, and not you know, pressure myself to do things because everyone else is doing it. But I did have two specific goals that I wanted to achieve this year. The first being, I want to do a live stream. I've been talking about it for ages to people around me. My husband has even shown me how to do it and tested it out. I should be able to logistically do it. It can't be super hard. Like, I have no excuses. But I just haven't gotten around to doing it. So I want to do a live stream, but I don't know what I'm going to do it about. So if you have any ideas or suggestions or anything you'd like to see me talk about during that live stream, let me know, and hopefully I will do it in the near future. I'll announce it on my community tab when it's going to happen so that you know ahead of time. I feel like my viewers are all around the world, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out the best time to do it, because so that you guys can be there if you wish to be. And my second goal is to downsize my makeup collection. My makeup collection is just sprawling right now. There are things that just don't have a place in my room, which is not good because I don't like things cluttered and things just lying around. I am really overdue for a declutter. I'm gonna do that in the near future. At the moment, my makeup is sitting in 2 IKEA drawers, and then also in a cupboard, and then also on this desk right here. It's atrocious. Like, you can see all the crap on my desk. The main thing I'm gonna really focus on is getting rid of old products, and then products that just, in Mary Kondo's words, don't spark joy, or just I don't enjoy using, because I've got so much makeup that I enjoy using and I love, but obviously I'm still gonna have way too much makeup for the average person, so I'm realistic about that. It doesn't overwhelm me the amount of makeup I have, I just hate that it's just everywhere. Last thing I need to do before I head out the door is eyebrows. My brows are never quite symmetrical. Luckily I have a fringe which partially covers it. I'm very simple with my brows. I don't take a lot of time on them, I just kind of fill in where I need to, and then I'm good to go. And then I also like to use my mascara, which I absolutely love this mascara, but it's totally almost dried out, and it's really sad because I don't have a backup of this one. I'm just gonna have to use other ones that I have, which I probably should anyway, because I've got tons of mascaras that I just have but don't use, because I've got my favorites. I think this is good enough because I nearly have to go. I'm gonna spray my face. Put some lipstick on. I'm gonna use the one I have in near my desk, which is Craving from Revlon. It's a super old lipstick, embarrassingly old. Don't ask me how old. So far I haven't contracted any diseases. I do spray it every now and again with alcohol. Does that match? How similar do we look? Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. Hope you found this somewhat interesting. Hopefully that wasn't too boring. But like my sister said, if I don't do a follow-up, then I'm leaving people hanging, apparently. So for those of you who wanted to know how I did in my 2018 goals, you know now. And for the 2019 goals, I only have a few, but just keeping it simple this year, not putting too much pressure on myself to churn the content out, and just, you know, because that's, I just want to continue to enjoy myself, because if I don't, then I wouldn't be doing this. Let me know what your resolutions are for this year. Are you doing over? Are you wanting to spend less? Are you wanting to spend more? Maybe that's some people's goals. But anyway, I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna let you go. Hope you have a nice day, and thank you for watching.